Greetings, everyone. It is such a delight and a privilege to always be your host here to say welcome to It's a New Conversation powered by the Classic Show. And of course, it wouldn't be complete without our speaker, Dr. Dudemi Felix. It's always a pleasure. It's always a delight to have conversations with you where we talk about bringing out the greatness in people.
I feel excited to be here, and I feel excited to talk about this.
Yeah.
It gives me a lot of joy to help people to discover that within them is limitless potential
Limitless
to be, to do,
potential.
and to have whatever they desire in life.
Awesome. I can tell you firsthand that that's a fact. It is such a delight for me always to sit here for this discussion because this is the very exceptional Dr. Dulimi Akindele Felix. All right, so we'll just go right into it. And today we want to be talking about the right time to give up on your dreams. Is there a right time for you or for me to give up on our dreams? Okay, that's what we're going to be finding out today. Let me just put like a perspective to this so that we can know where we're coming from. We've seen the history or the story of Colonel Sanders, of how he tried selling his Kentucky Fried Chicken, that recipe, to 999 investors who declined and turned him down, but yet he didn't give up. And we know that the next one accepted his proposal. And today we have the KFC all over the world. And then we know of Thomas Edison as well, whom failed multiple times, 1,000 times, and he succeeded in the light bulb. So what would you say? Is there a time for us to give up on our dreams?
No. There's no expiring date on dreams.
Wow.
Dreams has no expiring date. And so there is no time to give up.
There is no time to give up.
There is no, but there is a caveat to that.
Okay.
There is a time to give up on wrong strategies.
Oh, okay.
To achieving your dreams. Sometimes it might just be that you don't find the right path. Sometimes you are not adequately equipped. Sometimes you are using wrong strategy to accomplish the dream. So you could give up on your strategy, but not on the dream.
Oh, yeah. So we could give up on our strategy and not the dream.
Yes.
So our dreams and strategies are different.
They are different. No, the dream is the destination. The strategy is the pathway to reaching the destination. So if you are using an archaic strategy, we are using old strategy. If you are using slow strategy, all of those. So all of those could delay the arrival of your dream. So you could give up on that strategy and then learn new strategies, adopt new strategies, and then you find out that your dream is alive.
Of course, this makes sense because we have seen the examples of the two men I gave, how they kept pursuing, and today we know how huge their innovations have impacted the world. So this is what I'm thinking now. What about those? I don't want this conversation, to target like a set of people.
Okay.
But I would try to talk about, this set of persons that give up so easily. I don't want to call them the Gen Zs, but what if someone who fails an exam, maybe a promotional exam or just an exam, and then the person feels like that's the end of the world, and then they go to take poison to end their life because, to them, that was like the hallmark of failure for them, and then they just have to end it all. So what would you say to people like that?
I think people need to be aware that failure is a feedback, not a death sentence. So failure is data.
It's data, wow.
So failure most times is even the first requirement in the school of success.
Oh, awesome. Hope you've heard that.
So that you fail does not mean you are a failure.
Oh.
Failure is a feedback. And so you need to have a healthy perspective or perception of failure. That you fail means that you've taken steps, that you have left the path, that you are moving forward. So failure tells you that you are on the path.
Now, failure is like a direction or an indicator that you are headed towards something.
Yeah, something big. Because those who don't fail at anything, they never succeed at anything. So failure is a feedback that you are already taking the steps. And if you don't give up, you will definitely go up.
Oh, if you don't give up, you definitely go up. You see, some people tend to make this failure thing an identity. So that's why they're throwing the towel.
Yeah.
You see, okay, now in our journey to be successful, we just established that there is no expiry date.
I need to also say that there's difference between being a success and being successful.
Oh, let us know that.
So a lot of times, if you are a human being, you are created in the image of God.
Yes.
You are already a success.
Oh.
There's nothing in this world that you need again to be a success.
I hope people caught that. Did you catch that?
It's very important to have that awareness first.
Yes.
That you are not aiming to become a success.
Because you're already a success.
You are already a success.
That's your identity.
However, when you start working on your identity as a success, then you are successful in your endeavor.
Oh.
Now, if you attempt something that fails, that does not change your identity as a success.
Please talk to us.
Now, when people see outcome as their identity, that is when they fail the exams, they kill themselves. When the relationship ended, they end their lives. It's because they are trying to take an identity from an outcome. Right? And so when they try to do that, they are going to mess up the entire process. Right? But when you understand that you are already a success, then you can allow things to go either way, whether it succeeds or it fails.
It does not change who you are. It doesn't change your identity.
That you are already a success. So when you do that, then you can even run your dream without these too much pressure on yourself to be something you already are.
Jeez.
So you're already a success. Look at what Jesus said stories when Satan told him that if you are a son of God, prove it. Jump down. If you are a son of God, turn bread to stone to wine. Jesus did not need to prove anything because he already knew who he was. That was the problem that Adam and Eve did not have. They wanted to prove what they already had.
Oh, wow.
You know, when Satan told them that you will be like God, they don't need to be like God.
Because they're already like God.
They're already like God. They were created like God. So they don't need to prove it. So when you know that you are already a success, nothing will make you to be a success. You already are.
Wow. I mean, this is a serious conversation. I think we'll have to settle around this for quite a while. You see, me, I'm just getting light in this because I'm already a success. So am I proving what I am already? So people need to understand that this outcome you're searching for is not your identity.
It doesn't define
it does not define who you are.
Failure doesn't define you. Success success in your endeavor does not define you. Because that is very important. We need to put all of that in perspective so that people don't think that they are running outside something outside of themselves. So they don't think that they needed something to feel that they are already something.
Wow, I don't know. This is so deep. It's in the Bible that, it says that in your light, we see light. But what I'm even getting to know now is that we're already light.
You're already light. So you bring out your light and let it shine.
You bring out your light and let it shine so that others can also find themselves in you. So the fact that you're here speaking is that, you pursued that dream of yours. You never gave up. And today you are here. And that's why I'm also here. And that's why people can also listen to us today. So what would you say to people now who do not see that they would eventually become their dreams if they keep at it?
I need to let people know that it's you. So the reality is already there, right? And if you don't give up. It's just a matter of time. Just a matter of time. Your dream is alive. Your dream has capacity on itself to speak. And then if you keep pursuing the dream, you find out that the dream is even closer than you expected.
The dream is even closer than we expected. Yeah. I don't know, there's one time I was, going through the internet, and then you see some of these kinds of picture that depicts, they'll try to, portray a situation in a picture. And then it's a picture where somebody was trying to dig for a treasure, maybe a gold or diamond, and then we can see where the diamond was inside the belly of the ground. And then because the other counterpart was digging as well, but the person didn't have to dig so much to find treasures, and the person just left. And the treasure the person found was smaller than what this person was digging. So, but because the person could not reach there on time, the person gave up, and because of somebody else. What would you say to people who try to equate themselves with others because their own is not forthcoming?
You need to know that dream has different gestation period.
Gestation period.
Just like when you are bringing forth a baby, it takes 9 months.
Yes.
And I think elephant takes like 36 months or so to bring forth. The gestation period of animal is different from gestation period of chicken.
Chicken. Oh wow.
So the gestation period of if you plant a coconut tree, it's different from somebody who plant a groundnut tree. So it's still seed, but they have different gestation period. Your dream, depending on whatever you want to bring forth, has its own gestation period. And so you don't need to compare your dream with the dream of another person. Perhaps their own takes 3 months, and yours has to say 3 years, or even 4 years, or even 5 years. Look at Jesus. He never started his dream until he was 30.
Yes.
And then he accomplished in 3.5 years more than somebody who lived for 100 years. You see that? So if you understand the nature of your dream, you wouldn't have to compare your dream with another person's dream. You wouldn't have to compare that. And once you do that, it gives you inner peace and inner joy and the inner stamina to pursue your dream your own way, because it's your own lane.
Oh, your own way, because it's your own lane. Tell us more about your own lane, and because now there are strategies, to achieving our dreams. So tell us the right way, even if it's not going to be the same for everyone. So what to you means right strategy to pursue our dreams?
I think it's quite multidimensional, and so you need to approach it from that. I think the first strategy is to have the right voice speaking to you. You need the right voice. That is the first one, the voice that encourages you, the voice that inspires you, and the voice that motivates you. All of these voices will help you not to give up. If you are surrounded with discouraging voices, you will tend, because you need a lot of energy to run your dreams. You don't need external voice to weaken you. And so you need to surround yourself with right voices. That's number one. Number two is that you need to get a mentor, somebody who has done what you want to do, because it's going to shorten your learning curve. You don't need to repeat the mistake of other persons who have now achieved what you are trying to achieve. And then number three is that you need to leverage. You need leverage. In those days, you want to publish your book, and then you have to go through the traditional route. You have to be publishers and all of that. But things have changed now. With the right materials, you can edit your book, then put your books in any bookstores. Bookteria is there in Nigeria, Amazon is there, globally. So you could do that and then reach out to millions of people rather than people even in your local environment. So you need to leverage on available tools, available resources. And the last one is, don't be too in a hurry. We've mentioned that we become hurry, or we want to hasten the process. I wrote in my book, Pick Up Your Broken Dream, that you can't hasten.
So we become impatient.
Yes, impatient. You can't hasten certain dreams to come before their time. Because if they come before their time, like baby who come before 9 months, what do we call them? We call them premature baby. So you don't want to also hasten the arrival of your dreams before its full manifestation.
Wow, awesome.
Yeah, that is very important. Now we are going to UI, for instance, next month to have ICSIU 2026, which is going to be mega. It's going to be awesome.
Oh, wow.
You know, I was talking to students of UI. I said nothing like this has ever happened in UI.
Wow.
Right.
Impressive.
And so we are doing that now next month, but we couldn't have done that 3 years ago. If we had tried to do that 3 years ago, we would have been able to do that. So it's also very important to allow your dream to take itself, to eat enough food and take its wants without you trying to
nice one. Yeah. You have to allow your dream to eat enough food to be mature for manifestation. Yeah. Oh, that's quite awesome. So right now, I want us to, we're getting towards the final words of this conversation. I don't like getting to this point where we have to, cut it short and say this is where we're going to end it for today. Yeah. But we are going to do that either which way. So now, what is going to be your word to that person who feels like the outcome is their identity and not that they're already successful?
Okay, I think you need to keep listening to ICSIU conversation.
But one thing,
I've told people forget success, forget failure, live your life.
Oh,
forget success, forget failure.
Just live your life,
live your dream. That way you are not going to put pressure on yourself. You are just living, because the essence of life is living. It's not proving.
It's not proving. And it's true. Most times we want to prove.
A lot of people are living to prove instead of living to live. So don't live to prove. You don't need to prove it. You are already somebody. You are already great. You are already successful. So what you are doing, you are bringing out from what is inside of you. So you are living it out. So forget success. Success will come. Failure will come. But it does not define who you are. You are already a success. That is my counsel for people who listen to us this
Okay, so I'm going to say one more thing. I'm going to let us say one more thing. It was you who said that. I wanted to round up, but now something just came to mind. I wanted us to just hit on it before we call it a conversation. Okay. So, for instance, now it was you who said that once you have been once you have had a relationship, maybe somebody jilted you.
Okay.
You already have something to write a book on.
Okay.
You're already an authority in an area, so you should talk about it.
You have first-hand experience.
You have first-hand experience in that area, and you talk about it because you don't know whom that would help. So what would you see as a source of encouragement to someone who feels that they don't have anything to show forth at all?
I said there is no person who is useless. We only have people who are useless.
Oh, can you say that again? Let them catch it. Say that again.
There is no person who is
useless. Just people that are useless.
Just people that are useless. They use
I hope
less of their ability.
They
use less of their vision, but they are not useless.
But they're not useless, but they just use less of their ability. You've heard that? Oh, please do not use less of your abilities. Let's leave you with that. All right. So just in case you have not subscribed, do so immediately and hit the notification bell so you don't miss us whenever we come to give you value next time. So what would you say to them as we say?
I said, finally from my end, I want to say keep living because the essence of life is to live and live full, not less.
And remember not to prove, right? No, don't prove. Your outcome is not your identity. From here, it's goodbye. Till next time.
ICSIU. Bye.